You are the sweetest person I am reading right now. Please, we walk away from Param and just run into my arms. Anyway, before we get started, I just want to remind our viewers that if you like seeing more yaoi content and would like to support this channel, please don't forget to smash that like button. Also, if you haven't done so, please subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell. Feel free to message me in my social media at ZEALED FUJOSHI, which I'll be using to interact with viewers about more yaoi content. If that's something that interests you, feel free to follow me at ZEALED FUJOSHI. Finally, this episode will contain explicit content and a lot of manhwa spoilers. With that in mind, please proceed with caution. You have been warned. Now, without further ado, let's jump into chapter 44 of Anti-PT. Param! Why didn't you call for him? Yo! We is so freaking caring and my god, Param, use those damn legs before I rip them off of your body. Go get your man. Man, stop crying in the freaking balcony and just do something. You can't lose your man like this. If you are desperate to chase the one you love, since you already know you love we, please risk it. I know I'll risk it, but then again, my lazy ass could never do this shit. And Param is so sick though. And I understand that running in the rain might not be the best idea, but man, in my head, that's the most logical thing you can do. Anyway, Wee is such a strong guy. He has a resolve. And he knows that, he's still thinking that he has no chance with Param, even though, god damn it, Param, we know that the feelings is mutual right now if you just get your ass moving. But man, what a man, he cares about Param so much that he knows what he deserves. And to steal himself that, man, he didn't even encounter Param at the door and just left the food for Param. Like, man, he can steal Param right now if he so chose to, but he's such a good guy. He's not even gonna force his feelings to Param. That's the type of guy we is. Oh my heart. I've been doing but nothing but crying for the past 3 or 4 chapters because I cannot stand the whole Mr. Han thing. I wish I could skip through them, but this podcast would not be existing if I did. But I really want Param and Wee to be back together so bad. It's making me lovesick too. My gosh, like, I am feeling the lovesickness that these two are feeling right now. I don't know, but it's pretty obvious that, Param most likely didn't call out to Wee because he's still feeling guilty about what he did with Mr. Han, and he is still thinking that he doesn't deserve a good guy like Wee, even though we can see that he really wants Wee now. But Param being such a big goofball too, he probably feels he doesn't deserve Wee right now because Wee literally is the man. I hope that Param gets his act together and chase after Wee for once in his life, because if he doesn't, he will be losing a very, 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 very good person and the perfect lover. And I absolutely love Param's best friend right now. She is exactly what we all want to be, giving Param and Wee the love interest push they both needed. I love how she is totally rooting for Wee, just like all of us. I don't think anyone in this fandom wants Mr. Han for Param. I think all of us are rooting for Wee, and this best friend is the embodiment of all of us just rooting for the two of them to finally, you know, fall in love so deeply in love that Mr. Han dies of jealousy. I think that's basically the summary of our whole fandom for anti-PT. And, you know, even though there are people, and I mean, I hated on Param when he got his thing going with Mr. Han. I think the whole fandom can agree on the fact that as long as Wee is happy, no one cares about Param right now, or especially Mr. Han. But as long as Wee is happy, and we know that Wee is only gonna be happy with Param, we are all happy too. And nobody wants Mr. Han, so we can just, the whole fandom can just bury him in the ground. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to follow my social media to be teased about some of the boys' love that I'm interested in. Feel free to leave me a message and converse with me. I'd love to hear back from you. And please consider supporting the show by donating as little as 99 cents through www.sealedfujoshi.xyz. Also, don't forget to support the author. All the manhwa details can be found in the description below. Again, thank you so much and hope to see you next time.